look at here. I done found a bunch right here. I'm gonna go see if I can catch these. Y'all hang in, we're gonna put the trolling motor down, see if we can turn around and catch some of these fish right here. Good morning. Hadn't seen y'all in a while. Hadn't been fishing since September. Here it is. It's about January the 18th. Somewhere in there. Might be the 14th. We'll find out. 16th. So, wow. It's been a while. Anyway, dog collars wasn't charged up, so I didn't go rabbit hunting this morning. I'm gonna go out here and try to find some crappie. So, one, gotta find the location. And then two, we gotta find what color they want. So y'all stay with me. We're gonna see what we can do. You can see this big old hump right here. You can see these fish stacked up. Look at here. See all these fish stacked up right off that big old hump? They don't really show it. This does. There's a few fish stacked up right there. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna mark that. Almost out here around the 20-foot range. This lake's down about not 20, but about around 6 to 8 feet. I haven't really looked. Hadn't looked it up and looked, but I can tell it's down around 6 to 8 feet, somewhere in there. I'm still not seeing what I'd really like to see, but I'm not going to give up right in here yet. I'm going to try this little spot, look around. I'm seeing a few fish on my 2D down there. That's not enough to really keep me interested. Is getting to be a few more. Now they're down around 15 feet. You see right here it says 15 feet. Let's just enlarge that. Look here. Now, down around anywhere from 10 to 16. All them fish is right in there. So, but I like watching this side scan. At least I see a brush pile to the side over there. You can see up here on this one. There's a few right in here. That might be worth fishing. Starting to see a few little specks out here finally. Now I have the GT54 transducer on this Garmin. They say the 56 is a lot better. I don't know. All I really ever use a depth finder for is just trying to find some fish. Alright, look at here. I done found a bunch right here. I'm gonna go see if I can catch these. Y'all hang in, we're gonna put the trolling motor down, see if we can turn around and catch some of these fish right here. I thought I had my camera recording, and it wasn't recording. That's called a little dink. So, we're gonna sit here. See if we can get some. I need to change this line. I hadn't touched these rod and reels since last year, so. There's a few crappie out here. So maybe we can get into them right out here. I don't think these are big crappie. We might have to move out there to the middle. There's another one right there. Well, that's a good way to start the year off anyway. That's a little dink. throw him back. But that's better than sitting at the house. We're fixing to have some real cold weather. Let's talk about getting down to 16 degrees. So it's fixed to get pretty cool around here. I think around Sunday or Monday. And man, I don't know. Try to get some fishing in. I might do some rabbit hunting when it gets down cold, but and I may go fishing again. I'll tell them how to practice with this live scope. I can see some good sized crappie in there. If I get them to bite, that's... Oh, I just missed him. I can see a couple of decent sized crappie in there anyway. Well, I don't know what's going on. Looks like it may take me about a 30-minute break, and I just got here. Find out what they want. They hit blueberry. That's the color I make. Got on a pink head. I've had a few bites on it. And they're not wearing it out, but it's a little dink, but I'm gonna take it today. My wife's wanting to make some ceviche and some black and crappie, so now if I get to where I'm catching a lot more big ones, I'll swap them out. But right now the bite's pretty tough, so I'm gonna sit here and take what I can, I guess. There's a bunch on that little brush pile. I need to pick about 5 or 6 more up. They're following it, they just aren't liking. I done changed bait several times, so I don't know what else I could really do. See, I've got a monkey milk on, and I've got just a regular shad color on. I've had blueberry, which is a instead of having the black flake like monkey milk, it's I got blue flake in it. I did catch a couple on it. I don't know. They did not want the black and chartreuse. Maybe they'll go into a little feeding pattern here in a little bit and kind of sad. I've just been craving fish. It's hard to believe that many fish down there. I just had one peck it. That's about all he did was pecked it. I think he just licked the tail. That's about all he did. It's hard to believe out of all them fish down there, Not a single one of them wants to eat. Comes one. And got him. Man. Like I said, they ain't big, but if I can find some bigger ones, I'll probably end up throwing these back. But right now, I told my wife I'd catch her some crappie. I didn't tell her how big they were going to be. There he is. A little bitty dink, I can tell. Now that one's going back in. That's a super dink. But, boy, isn't he a monster? And right back to the school he went. His mom or dad needs to spank him, tell him to stay in his room. They need to be out here doing all this feeding. Alright, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're fixing to go find some crappie. Let's see if we can find some crappie. I mean, we'll take a little ride. I put like a smoke red stinger bait on and a yellow. There he is right there. Sometimes that's all you got to do. But man, he's a little dink. Alright, let me get him undone and I'll get back to you. Crappie right there. They're on a tree. How about this? You may get hung up fishing out here. And like I said, just got hung up and there went all the crappie. There's a bunch of crappie. There's a bunch of crappie in here. Alright, y'all. I just got off the water. I think I got 15 in the live well. Battery went dead. I didn't even know it went dead. It said it's fully charged this morning. It should have. I caught, I think about 6. That's about 12 to 14 inches somewhere. They may just be around 12 or 13, but I didn't put a measuring tape on any of them. But the smaller ones, I'm gonna make my wife some ceviche out of it. That's what she's wanting. Straighten it all up. She's wanting some ceviche, which is you take and fillet your fish, put it in a bowl, and put some lemon and lime juice on top of it. Make sure this guy's okay.
Good. I just forgot something.
All right, just checking on you. be kind to your fellow anglers. Making sure that guy right there didn't have no problems. So anyway, I'll probably blacken and fry the bigger fillets. So get home and get these clean. Thanks for tagging along. It was a rough day, but at least we got the rust beat off the hooks for a little bit. That's my first day out since September. I think me and my brother-in-law, I think the last day I had my boat out was September. We was putting out some limb lines on the Ouachita River, and today is the first day since then. So appreciate it.